win their second straight Stanley Cup.
What's good, everybody? Let's talk some Tampa sports. Look at this hat I just got. Tell me this thing is not insane. This is all stitched. All stitched. I don't know if you can even see it. There you go. Crazy the detail on this. I don't know if I'll ever even wear it. It's that crazy, but I mean it's nice to look at. And that's why I got it. Shout out to Fresh Rags, a boutique out in St. Petersburg. No, this is not a partnership. They just make nice hats. How are we feeling, y'all? I mean, I feel like my Lightning videos, they just get a lot less views. I love doing them. But it feels like I just get to chill with y'all. I just get to relax, have a good time with y'all, talk about our Lightning. And, the views don't go up until playoff time. That's just unfortunately how it is when I talk about the Lightning compared to the Bucks, where every video does a lot better than Lightning videos do. I just get to relax, chill with y'all, and talk about the Lightning. So let's talk about them. The Lightning are at the end, gearing up towards the end. Here's tonight's game of an absolutely insanely brutal month. The schedule makers did not like the Lightning when they made their schedule for the month of January. The month of January, the Lightning had the most games out of any other month on their calendar. 16 games in the month of January. So I think 16 games, 31 days. So more than half of the days in January, they had a game. And four back-to-backs in the month of January. All four of those back-to-backs, all being on the road. Who did this? Here's the look at the schedule. First, you have a California road trip. You go San Jose, Los Angeles, Anaheim. You lose those games. Then you come back home for a couple, and then you go back on the road for 3 games in the Northeast. You lose 2 out of 3. And you come back home, win both of those. And then you go back on the road, a little bit into Canada, a little bit Midwest. Insane. So here are the back-to-backs. You got a Saturday to Sunday in California. You got a Saturday to Sunday in the Northeast. You got a Monday to Tuesday in Canada. And then you got a Friday to Saturday up north. Really? And it was such an important month for the Lightning due to the fact that they had more games. For pretty much the entire season, they've had maybe 3 games in hand on pretty much everyone around them in the standings. They still have like 1 or 2. But games in hand only matter if you win those games in hand. We've heard that saying all the time. Yes, it's true. It's true. So if we're getting all these back-to-backs to, make us catch up to everyone else on the schedule, if we're not winning them, the games in hand don't mean anything. The Lightning went 6-8, easily their worst month so far this year. But I don't know how much of an excuse we can give to the schedule. It definitely did not help the cause. That's for sure. And looking at this last road trip, I don't think the Lightning even played that bad. They had a bad start against the Maple Leafs, but they finished pretty strong. They just could not end up tying the game at any point. The Canadiens, an absolutely insane game that was. They go up 2-0 and we're trying out different lines. I mean, AC Mont is on the same line as Gensel and just getting creative. We can call it that. And you win an OT in Chicago. It took almost a miracle for that to happen. A late goal at the end of the third period to tie the game. Then you go to overtime. Kucherov wins it. So you sneak out with the win there. And then you go to Detroit. Once again, I don't think the Lightning played terribly. It's not like they went out with no energy, no fight or anything like that. But they didn't score a goal on Talbot and lose 2-0, and that ends your road trip right there. Looking at the standings after a road trip like that, where you go 1-3, they're in 5th. 5th in the Atlantic. Once again, they do still have games in hand. For example, the Boston Bruins, they have 3 games in hand. Senators 2 games, Panthers 3, Maple Leafs 2. But once again, they only matter if you win the games. The Lightning have struggled pretty much all year on the road, though. That's kind of been one of the storylines of this team. They're 15-6-1 at home, 11-13-2 on the road. That's a major difference. Obviously, playing on the road is tougher than playing at home. but that's a major difference right there. I will say, though, I do think things will start trending in the right direction for the Lightning. You see the title of the video, only up from here. I do believe that. I think things really are just not falling their way. Right now, they're losing a ton of close games. If you can bring that schedule back up. There's a 2-1 here, a 2-1 there. Overtime loss here. Both of these were close games. This, in my head, was played closely. I mean, even if you went to Money Puck after the game in the deserve to win-o-meter, they had the Lightning as the team that deserved to win that game because they played pretty well. They just could not put the puck in the back of the net. Eventually, things have to fall your way. Things have to fall your way. So the fact that you're in 5th place with 2 to 3 games in hand on everyone above you, you have a plus 35 goal differential. This is a substantial sample size. We're talking about 48 games in the season. You're plus 35. You have the best goal differential in the entire Atlantic Conference, one of the best goal differentials in the entire league. Only the Capitals and the Jets are ahead of you. That's it. You're tied with the Stars. And all of those teams are first place in their division. I think things really just were not falling the way they needed to for the Lightning. You got to put the puck in the back of the net. That's the end of story. You want to talk about goal differential, this, that, and the other. I think it's a stat that matters somewhat. I mean, we look at it when it comes to a player-by-player basis. Why are we not going to look at it when it comes to a team-by-team basis? Plus 35 is a fantastic number. The fact that they're plus 35, like I said, and in 5th place, things have to start falling their way eventually. They just got past the toughest part of their schedule this season. Only up from here, in my opinion. So, tonight, they play a team that's towards the bottom of the NHL in the Chicago Blackhawks at home. Then you got the Kings at home. That's a tough game. You got the Islanders. Big 2 games. Huge 2 games against the Senators, both at home on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Those are 5 home games right there. You just played all of these road games, all of these back-to-backs on the road. You need to win these home games. You've been playing really well on the road. Excuse me. You've been playing really good at home. You need to continue that with a 5-game homestand. It does not get much better than that. A 5-game homestand leading into the Four Nations face-off. After the 5-game homestand, all you got is a back-to-back, both divisional teams, both huge games. A 1 o'clock game on ABC, national television, against the Detroit Red Wings, and then a 1 o'clock game that Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. So, 1 o'clock game, you go to watch this, then the Super Bowl, and then it's the Four Nations face-off or the All-Star break, whatever we're calling it these days. Now is the time. Now is the time to make this run. By the time you get to the Four Nations face-off, you're in that top 3. You're back in that top 3. It needs to happen. There's no reason it shouldn't. Teams you're playing, a 5-game homestand, 5 of 7 games before this break at home. Take care of business. I'd love to hear what you guys think when it comes to Lightning videos. In the near future, life is too busy right now. I can't get back to doing the every single game. I do a preview right after, a recap right after the game. Just don't have time for that in my current life. Let me know if maybe you guys would want to see like every road trip I recap that road trip, or every homestand I recap that homestand. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like videos like this where I kind of just give that update, look ahead a little bit, and talk about the Lightning? I want to talk about the Lightning more. The videos just tend to not do very well unless it is a playoff game. And that's just the way it is with hockey, unfortunately. I mean, hearing things that guys from like 95.3 WDAE have said, like, even them, they're just like, we talk about the Lightning, and once we start talking about the Lightning on radio, the numbers drop. People click off. But when they talk about the Bucks or even the Rays, they said this themselves. They have the numbers. I don't have the numbers to prove it. Bucks and Rays, things go up when they talk about the Lightning. Unfortunately, I don't get it because we sell out every game. I feel like everywhere you go, downtown Tampa, there's Lightning flags here, there. I need to find a way to just grow my Lightning community because they're there. Because there's a difference between your fan that, goes to a game every once in a while because it's a good time. And then there's your passionate fans that watch videos like this because they want the updates. They want to have discussions with like-minded people. One, we need to turn more of those regular fans that just go for fun every once in a while into hockey fans. And two, I need to find more of the passionate fans, get them in my video, because I'd love to talk about it a lot more. That's going to be it for me, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got this far, thank you for just listening to me talk, because I feel like I did that a lot more in this video than I do in Bucks videos. Bucks videos, it's get to the point, get out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go Bolts. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's win this game tonight. Come on.